Have you ever wished you could communicate with your dog on a deeper level? Well, worry no more. The key to that is learning to read and understand their body language. Welcome to MuttTube, the best place to visit for fun facts about dogs. In this video, we'll dive into the fascinating world of canine communication and show you how to become fluent in your dog's native tongue, as you would learn to spot subtle stress signals, interpret tail wags, and understand what your pup is really trying to tell you. Get your straps on and get ready to learn the secret language of dogs. With these tips, you'll be speaking to your furry friend's language like a pro in no time. At number 1, we have tail wagging. Today we're going to dive into one of the most common ways to read your pup's body language, tail wagging. This seems like an obvious body language signal. If your dog's tail is wagging, he's happy, right? Wrong. People misinterpret this signal all the time. All a wagging tail indicates is that your dog is emotionally aroused. It could be excitement, irritation, or even worse. The pace and direction of your dog's wag, as well as the posture of his tail, can be used to assess his moods and intents. Studies have shown that dogs wag their tails more to the right when they are happy, and wag more to the left when they encounter unfavorable conditions or face negative situations. Then there's the helicopter tail wag. That's unquestionably a happy wag, and is most commonly seen when a dog greets a loved one. However, it's essential to note that dogs communicate a great deal through the position and movement of their tails. The higher your dog holds its tail, the more confident and assertive it is feeling, and may even exhibit aggressive tendencies, whilst when your dog has its tail pointing down to the ground or tucked between their legs, they are experiencing fear and stress. Moving on to number 2, the eyes. As a dog owner, understanding your furry friend's nonverbal communication is crucial for building a strong bond and ensuring their well-being. Let's start with the basics. You can learn a lot about your dog's internal state by looking at the eyes. When your dog's eyes are soft and relaxed, it's a clear sign that they're calm and content. Their forehead will be smooth, without any wrinkles or tension. On the flip side, if your dog has whale eyes, it could indicate fear, anxiety, or discomfort. However, eye contact is an important signal for dogs, just as a hard, direct stare. This can be a sign of aggression or assertiveness, especially if paired with a stiff body posture and raised hackles. In the canine world, squinting eyes can have different meanings depending on the context. If your dog is greeting you with a happy, relaxed squint, it's their way of saying hello and expressing affection. Also, if your dog is squinting while avoiding eye contact, it could be a sign of stress or appeasement. An averted gaze can indicate fear, submission, or a desire to avoid conflict. If your dog turns their head away from you or looks down, they may be feeling uncomfortable or unsure about the situation. Always remember, reading your dog's eyes is just one piece of the puzzle when it comes to understanding their body language. At number 3, the ears. Dogs use their ears to communicate a wide range of emotions and intentions. When your dog's ears are perked up and alert, it usually means they are curious or interested in something. Their ears may be pointed slightly in the direction of whatever has caught their attention, and this posture often comes with a cocked head as they try to get a better sense of what's going on at that point in time. When you observe your dog with perked up ears and a relaxed body, it's a good sign that he is likely just engaged and ready to play or interact. But if his body is tense, it could mean he is at alert and ready to defend or attack if needed. However, ears that are pulled back and flattened against the head are a sign of submission or fear in dogs. If your dog is growling or seems stressed, the flattened ears are a clear indicator they are feeling threatened and may act defensively against their threat. However, if your dog's ears are gently pulled back while they are wagging their tail and seem relaxed, it's a friendly, happy expression, as your dog is likely feeling affectionate and open to petting or cuddling. Number 4, stance. Consider a cowering dog that is hunched toward the ground. That's a sign of fear or stress. The dog may be trying to get away from something, and the posture makes the dog appear smaller. In other words, it says, "I mean no harm." When your dog's hackles are raised, it means the hair along their back is standing up, technically called piloerection. The fur can fluff up across the shoulders or down the back and all the way to the tail. This is a definite sign that the dog is aroused, but not necessarily in a negative way. It's often an involuntary reaction, like goosebumps in people. Oftentimes, your dog could be seen in a relaxed stance. This exudes calmness and confidence, and they do this when they feel secure in their environment. They could also display a stiff, erect posture, which indicates heightened alertness or potential aggression. It's a stance that suggests readiness for action. Lastly, we have, drumroll, you guessed it right, the face. Did you know that dogs have similar facial features to us humans, but they don't use them in the same way? Let's start with one of the most common expressions, yawning. While people yawn when they're tired or bored, dogs actually yawn when they're feeling stressed. Recent studies have shown that dogs use yawning as a way to calm themselves down in tense situations. And then there's the classic dog smile. Now, this one can be really confusing because an aggressive snarl can look a lot like a happy grin. The key difference is in the body language. An aggressive dog will have a tight C-shaped mouth with their front teeth fully displayed, often accompanied by a menacing growl. But a happy, submissive grin will have a more relaxed, open-mouthed expression with a loose, wiggly posture. Their overall attitude is saying, "Hey there, I come in peace." And there you have it, 5 key ways to better understand your furry friend by reading their body language. Understanding your dog's nonverbal cues will help you build an even stronger bond, as you'll be able to tell when they're feeling playful, anxious, or need some alone time. That knowledge is priceless, so keep practicing and soon you'll be fluent in dog language. We know you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to MuttTube for more tips on being the best dog parent ever. See you in the next video. Always remember, wag more, worry less.